such music.
Nice.
I'm eating
Welcome
because I'm
back.
hungry.
Time for Bronze Forest?
Haven't you then become your own worst enemy, Cotillion?
Yeah, seriously, Cotillion. You're gonna hate
I
yourself
don't know what
later.
you're talking about.
Hey,
man, at least your oven works. That was a fun surprise today.
Did you, like put stuff in it and have it not get hot? Because that's the worst.
It wasn't quite that bad. I sort of noticed that, like, when I went, because, like, I preheated it, and then I opened the door, and then it wasn't hot, and I was like, And I sort of looked in that little gap where I can, like, see that, like, the fire is lit, and it wasn't, and I was like, shit.
Yeah. Oh, I just clipped it just a little bit. Alright, we're doing this then. How do I do that thing again? That's how.
Oh, snap, he's using the thing.
Don't hurt yourself.
I gotta be honest, like, I genuinely just don't feel like that's something I would use very often.
I mean, it's to see whether or not you're landing on the thing or not landing on the thing.
Yeah, but I feel like I can almost always tell that just, like, using the normal indicator.
That's nice.
Is that
to
weird?
You're just way better than we are, so.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's
I
clearly
think
it.
my triangle aptitude rating, or TAR, is reasonably high. I like acronyms. Do you guys like acronyms?
I'm a big fan of acronyms. I'm a good fan of a portmanteau, you know me.
I feel like you're a big fan of portmanteaus, which are functionally unique.
Yeah, that's fair.
Boy, that cloud sure is helpful.
Yeah, it's great. I'm loving it.
I mean, I kind of appreciate the fact that there's, like, a cost to doing that. That it, like, affects your play experience.
Well, I mean, technically, you could blow yourself up, so that's a cost.
Yeah, I just mean, I don't know, like, you could easily make it so that it doesn't have that aftermath effect, but, like, I feel like it's there for a deliberate reason, and I appreciate it. That guy is generating scratch damage rapidly.
Well, he's fully scratched now. This is not going to do anything.
That one will, though.
Oh,
Good job.
Oh, thank you. Mr.
Remember how
Gunhead.
the Mr. Gunhead jingle went?
There's a jingle?
I assume as much, right? Popular children's toy when we were growing up, it probably had a jingle. Oh man, I was at Target like a week ago and they're selling Crossfire again.
Nice.
Shut up, really?
Yeah!
Did you get caught
like,
up in
the box
the?
is like slightly newer, but it even has like the photo of the same kids on it. Like they just
Wait, really?
sprayed up the box around it, yeah.
They didn't even take new photos of children? Are they wearing like shitty 90s clothes?
Yeah,
There was that one that was a punk and he was wearing the leather jacket.
Yeah!
Yeah.
He's on the box still.
That's amazing. That's the
I mean,
greatest
like,
thing I've ever heard.
I know that sounds stupid, but like sincerely, would you know what the fuck you were looking at if it didn't have the same 90s kids on it?
That's fair.
Like, if you just saw something else labeled Crossfire, you wouldn't think it was fucking Crossfire. You wouldn't get caught up in the...
I would not get caught up in that. You're absolutely right.
You know what's next? Vasco. You know what's next. The next 90s board game they bring back.
Oh my god, I hope.
Omega Virus? I doubt
Yes.
it. It runs off of like a D battery. They didn't make those anymore?
You are running out of time.
Dude, I really want someone to just make that in Unity. I feel like that wouldn't be that hard.
You're probably right.
I bet if like
Never-
Cotillion and I tried really hard we could do it, but it would probably like look like garbage because, well, I don't know. Do you have any like
I am not an
graphical?
artist.
Yeah,
No.
I have no like graphical art skills at all.
I can paint things.
This is why we need tech. This is why we keep him around.
Oh, I see. We're letting him train on his like new painting hobby so that he can like paint an entire portrait for every space on the Omega Virus board. That was our plan.
Yes.
A ridiculously circuitous plan is almost 3/4 completed.
That's a nice triangle you got right there.
Listen to this amazing music.
It's so good.
Vasco, how often do you listen to the soundtrack?
Not often enough. I had a
Clearly.
really hard time getting something to just like play it.
I gotta be
Originally.
honest with you. Any answer that you said to that was always going to be not often enough.
Well, yeah, clearly that's the problem. That's why I wouldn't even like try and give like an honest answer because it's not fucking helpful or accurate. You got a scrapped weapon NQ. What do you think MQ stands for?
Not Queen, as in the band.
No, but it's M, as in Mr. Chainsaw.
Maybe Queen.
Unsure if Queen. Maybe Queen Slay?
So that Freddie Mercury biopic came out recently.
Yeah, did you see
Yeah.
it? I've heard mixed
I hear
things.
good things.
I was really
I've heard
excited
mostly
for
good
it,
things.
and I've heard that it's a good movie. But I also read that you should not use her because she's not gonna
What?
do any. You should just use a direct damage and shoot the barrel.
Yeah, but then I'll blow up the box.
Oh. Okay.
Won't I?
You
Or
really
is
want
it-
that?
Ever actually
you really,
successfully get the box here?
you really want that perfect date, huh?
Is that what it is?
It's something that we will never use.
Well, I want to know what it is.
Okay.
He wants to know what's in the box. He's entitled to try and shoot that one guy to death. Everyone's entitled to shoot the guy to death.
You're gonna have to be real careful though.
It's true. It's pretty stupid.
I can do it.
On one of our playthroughs, didn't we try and do this room like
A couple
12
times.
times or something?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
we
the-
like
on
tried
your-
really hard and we just like couldn't fucking do it.
The first playthrough
sounds like
you
that.
guys posted for it, you did it a lot, and then eventually somebody looked it up and put an annotation on the video.
Really?
That must have been me. I used to love fucking annotating YouTube videos.
R.I.P. annotation.
So I actually, it's weird. Like, there had been some notice that said that they were just like super hard gone forever. But then I think recently I like looked at one of my old Fable 3 videos and they're still there. They're just like horribly butchered.
Yeah, so
you can't
they're
add
not
them
gone,
anymore, but
you
they
just
didn't
can't- yeah.
remove them.
Yeah, which is good because like that would have been fucking bullshit if they had like
Well,
taken them
I just
out.
sort of figured that's what had happened.
Well, I mean, think about it though. Like, it would totally ruin a whole bunch of things,
No, it's true.
right? Like everybody that like put annotations on their videos heavily and set up their like end screens and stuff with annotations.
yeah.
Like, you know, companies do that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, like, think about like the direction YouTube's taking like a bunch of their stuff.
Oh well,
You suppressed that threat.
I did indeed.
I feel
yes.
like YouTube's constantly making decisions that are just sort of like
not
not
good.
in the best interest of anyone other than making their algorithm cleaner, not better.
Yeah.
So, back to the Freddie Mercury biopic.
Yes.
I read that they kind of rewrote history in some parts of it.
You mean like
And-
every biopic?
No, like they actually traveled back in time and changed it so the movie would be more interesting. That's a weird approach.
I don't know. I like to think that some biopics are. I don't know. I was excited for it, and then I read about some of the changes that they made, and I was like, well,
Were they like major? Because like a lot of them make changes, but like
I mean, they.
not necessarily all of them change like important events.
Some of the stuff, they just. Don't get me wrong, I love Queen. I love Queen. I'm a huge fan. And I was looking forward to learning more about the actual band, not just, you know, all of the songs that I love. But they just glossed over a lot of the stuff that wasn't, like, amazing about Queen. You know what I mean?
Right.
Apparently there was some fallout because they went to do a show in South Africa during apartheid.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Never heard about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
and you won't if you watch the movie. Like,
I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to say that that's like critical of mission because it's like, if no other part of the story is affected by that, it seems like kind of a random thing to include.
I'd have to. It was directly related to Live Aid, so I'd have to find the video that I saw that talked about it. But it was kind of a big deal that they just like pretended that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I'll give them that they changed the timeline on some things just to make the movie work.
Right.
Yeah. Like that's
Which I can understand
really
that.
a big deal.
It's
It's
the
boss battle time.
it's the events that happen, not when they happen, that are important. But
Right.
I don't know. I was just hoping for
It's
something
even more
a little
upsetting
more.
in HD. Look at all of its. Oh god, just don't look at it. Don't look at any of its.
I never realized it had like guns for like dangly boobs.
That much was clear to me, but it's a lot more troubling when you get a good look at it.
Yeah.
Is that
So
what you
dumb.
want? Is that a thing that you want, Tech?
Dangly gun boobs?
Yeah,
think
guns.
so.
Guns for them.
I don't think so.
To be clear, are we saying like guns as an accessory for dangly boobs that Tech would otherwise just naturally have? Or that he should replace his pectoral muscles with a layer of fat that also has guns, like, embedded in it?
This is a good question.
My answer
it?
is
Immediately
yes.
upon asking the question, I felt as though it was the worst question.
Well, I fucked up, you guys.
No, you got this.
Nah, keep going. I think you got this.
Look at my great triangle.
It's a pretty good triangle. It's not a helpful triangle, but it's pretty good.
Leveled up!
Can you imagine,
spot?
like, reading the every move of this creature and, like, understanding it?
No.
I feel like something is wrong with you if you reach that level of, like, attunement with this thing.
Don't judge
More
Basharon.
guns. Where even are they?
The music continues
I
to
see.
be so... Oh, look at that triangle. Look at that triangle.
Quiet you. Save it, why don't you?
Yeah, get him airborne. That'd be sweet. Fucking get him airborne. What kind of gun do you think you need to get this guy airborne?
That's a very good question. Shit, now I can't
Like
cross the line like
Minigun.
that.
Like some sort of, like, rapid-fire flak cannon?
Something like that.
Well,
Bunch
you
of stuff
well,
came
got
off
all
that
your
one
bezels
guy.
back at least.
I mean, my plan worked. It wasn't a good plan, but it worked.
You have one resonance
Planes
point.
are rated?
They are rated, that's for sure.
I don't think they're over or underrated. I feel like they're appropriately rated.
My house.
No, it's Zephyr's house, not yours.
Oh, sorry. Zephyr's house.
Is Corey in the house? I'm having difficulty tracking this against the Disney Channel Cinematic Universe timeline. There's a crossover at some point, right?
Oh, definitely.
It somewhat upsets me that there is a Disney Channel Cinematic Universe.
I mean, there technically is because some of them do cross over in weird movie events and shit.
I
You're
did
welcome.
it! Hero gauge up! We got Dusty Mask,
got
you guys.
Yeah, you got a dusty mask. I'm proud of you,
Aw,
man.
yeah.
Good job. You also got another scrapped weapon, maybe Queen. Might be Queen. I don't know. I didn't see the movie.
Could be a boat.
You never know.
Here we are. This must be the mannequin the Cardinal was talking about.
It's kind of beat up.
Do I have to
I'm
move
sure
it back
nothing
through
bad
the thing
could come
now?
from this.
Oh no, right? He has to like turn it into Leanne, and then we have to move it through the forest.
Think we'll get in trouble
Right.
if we pick some flowers?
All I heard was avoid the spread.
Look at all the quotes! Look at the 3 at the end!
Oh my god, 3 quotes!
Cardinal did
It's
say nothing about
outrageous!
picking flowers.
I'm gonna pass out from all these quotes. It's too much for one person to handle.
Here or anything to write
Such
home about
quote.
anyway.
That looks like baby's breath. Yeah, you're right. It's just a backdrop.
Backdrop for what?
Wasn't there? There's some plant that looks kind of like baby's breath, but grows really tall, and if it touches you, it burns your skin off.
Is it dragon's breath?
I forget what it's called.
I'm surprised you didn't comment on the fact that he said backdrop of what in the subtitles and backdrop for what in the dialogue.
Mmm.
And I don't think there were any quotes on any of that.
That's because they used them all in the.
They used their quota
scene
for the
before.
cutscene, the first like 2 lines of dialogue.
They ran out of quotes. That was it.
You know what I really want to have happen at some point during the game?
Get this over with.
Is for there to be like one of those like weird Japanese like react with like a guttural noise but mostly be silent, and there just be like 15 quotes and no text on the screen.
That would be great.
Oh, what'd you do, Tek?
See, if I had looked at the fucking thing with this bullshit, I would have known that I was gonna run into that.
No one was stopping you from doing that.
I know.
Yeah, like
I
you
know.
are free to use the thing. I'm just saying, like I don't feel like I need that same resource.
Some shit is blowing up, you guys. I don't know.
Don't blink.
Oh shit! I blinked. I missed it. What was it?
It was a weeping angel. You got fucked. Disappointing.
Oh no! See, what the fuck? God damn it! This is.
But
the
you're
greatest...
safe. No, look, you're safe. It's fine. You're safe.
You guys, it's the greatest
Safe.
line I've ever made. Actually, I think I want to do
think Tek
this.
needs a nap or something. I don't think this is his day.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna try and jump over it after being in the corner.
I like to play on hard mode.
Oh, God, that reminds me. One of my favorite ideas that someone had for Magic was, you remember the old like Duels of the Planeswalkers games, the like console version of Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
And how they
can't believe that
had
worked.
added like Two-Headed Giant, the mode where like 2 people play on a team on either side of the table.
Wow, did they? I didn't
did?
know that.
Yeah, they did in some of the versions of it. And like one of my friends was like a judge at Magic the Gathering, like had like instituted this thing where he and his friend would like play against the AI doing Two-Headed Giant, and he and his friend like had to use their resources to fuck each other over, and they would still have to try and win collectively. So like he'd play a creature and his friend would like destroy it, and then like somehow they'd still have to try and win.
That seems right. Is that not how you and Tek play Two-Headed Giant?
Well, you could be excused for thinking that because I don't think we've had much success playing Two-Headed Giant.
No, that first time we like got to like a decent round, and then we're beaten by like some weird brother and sister team, like a fucking anime.
Yeah, it's true. That did happen. Back in like fucking Alara Block, which was like 32 years ago, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was really long ago. I'm like, oh, when did you start playing? And people are like, Ravnica. It's like, oh, Ravnica. And they're like, return to Ravnica. And I'm like, oh!
Yeah, but like nowadays, that could mean like now. I started playing now.
No!
You know, with like guilds of Ravnica.
Got that
Press
threat.
that threat.
I mean, people like aren't even like vaguely aware of the sets I was playing when I started. Like Mercadian Masks, they're like, what is that?
No, nobody even knows what that shit is.
No one knows what that is.
I haven't played Magic in ages. I've been too busy. Also, the only
Our
people I
friend
know
Dan
that
sometimes drops by my streams and was like saying that he and his friend now like occasionally stream Magic,
Oh, really? That's
which was
cool.
like new information. Yeah.
Oh, hashtag kind of dating this episode. They recently, well, supposedly haven't tried it yet, enabled
The direct
challenging people directly in Arena.
Oh.
Yeah, I have not tried it yet,
Vasco
but
and
lots
I
of people are
tried it.
telling me it's a thing.
You can't have friends yet, but you can type somebody's name in and challenge them to a duel somehow.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this
Well-
technology is like so hard for them.
But you wanna talk
Genuinely,
about
the only thing I can think of is that somehow they truly didn't. It didn't occur to the people designing the engine that this was a thing that people would want, and it's like baffling to me. Because the fact that, like, what seems to have happened is it went into beta and, like, instantly, like, the first time anyone went into the beta, they're like, "Can I have a friend?" And they were like, no, we'll get right on that. And then, like, the implementation is this? Like, they must never have intended to do it, which is just, like, fucking mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty ridiculous.
It's a game
Friends
people
list.
play with their friends. What?
A friends list is trivial. I don't understand, like...
I know, that's to be clear, like, that's why I think they must never have intended to do it, because it's not an extremely difficult thing to add to the game. So the fact that they've
Fucking
been
America
working on this for, like,
Online
months
mastered
and
the
months.
friends list.
Yeah.
Well, I could make a chat room, including a friends list, for just,
Yeah.
you know, using on your web browser. Easily.
Yeah.
And they have like actual infrastructure at their disposal, so I don't understand why it's difficult.
These are all
I don't
very
know,
good questions.
something spaghetti code, small company.
Small company, it's Wizards of the Coast. It's
Those
Hasbro.
are like Hearthstone memes. Cause like, what's the name of the team who works on Hearthstone? Like Team 7 or something?
I have no idea.
Sure.
Team 5? That, like, even though like Hearthstone makes like, it basically like prints money, it's like supposedly this really small team working on stuff. And so like anytime there would be like a trivial change where they're like, you know, like this new set came out and like this one thing like clearly doesn't work correctly. It would take them like 7 months to fix it. And you'd just be like, how? And they'd be like, well, we only have so many people working on it. It's like, hire more people. You print fucking money. Hearthstone makes so much money.
I mean, that's why they don't hire more people, is because they're just making lots of money and they don't give any shits.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about like
You hire more
Hearthstone's
people.
design philosophy that suggests that they really don't care about a positive experience.
Okay,
Awesome.
so here is a great reason why using it is good, because I would have fucking ran into that shit had I not done this. I'm gonna convince you, Vasco. I'm gonna convince you. You will see.
Well, okay,
Why
so
would
like,
I
to
want
be
to
clear,
scratch that?
I'm not judging either one of you for wanting to use it, but like every time I see one of these use cases, it's like I feel like there's a low probability that I would have done it. I mean, like, this isn't to say that I haven't done it numerous times in the past, but I feel like I've learned from those mistakes.
No, I don't learn. from
Every
mistakes.
now and then there's
I
like
don't
some
remember
really
anything.
weird situation, and like maybe it will come up, but like I feel like the majority of the time I don't actually need that. That's my only point. That's all I'm saying.
He
Fuck
was
that
safe,
one.
you guys. I could not shoot him.
He was safe. It's true. Actually, he wasn't safe because technically the save status is standing immediately next to the wall. It's such a weird idea. The like wall that you can shoot through as like a game mechanic. As, like, the
Especially,
conceit that like someone would just like randomly build these on like the walkways of the universe.
I mean, it's especially weird because the game itself, like, focuses on shooting while running,
Yeah.
right? And so then they, like, made a mechanic where you can, like, stand stationary behind a wall to, like, have no value. It's just very strange.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's clearly designed for, like, situations where you're not using hero actions, but, like, as we've learned over time, the situations where you're not using hero actions, you're either, like, on the verge of killing them and it's a really close fight, or you're just doing it wrong and you're gonna fucking lose. Like,
Yeah, well, so there's
much
also
it.
some, like, I can see a reason for, like, okay, I'm gonna, like, land behind that wall, so when they go to attack me, they can't hit me. But, like,
Yeah.
that's even fucking harder to do because, like, bumping into things in this game is a real thing.
yeah, no, it's true. Like, actually, like, landing that way is pretty difficult.
Alright.
You did it!
I did
job.
it. I
you
did
gotta
the
get
doing
out.
of it. Let's
I think we should
save.
check. I think we should check the board again just to make sure.
Yeah, but I think we're done.
I think that is a true fact. But
I have to go to Open Air Studio now.
Oh yeah, this will be a cutscene.
This'll be a cutscene. What have we here? What have we here? What have we here? What have we here?
A unique palette that transcends time.
What have we here?
It sparkles with dark glimmers of the past. Utterly miraculous, don't you agree?
I do agree.
Masterpiece.
A piece of
A
something.
statue fashioned after this would unleash the miracle of ideal beauty locked
No, baby.
within. Look closely. Observe with your senses. The oxidized film deters corrosion and gives it a lovely, fascinating.
Jesus. We did
Points
it!
and numbers. Numbers and dollars and points, oh my.
Oh, we got B-type clothing.
Yeah, man.
That's what I've always wanted. What?
You just leave.
This is another dungeon, but you just
This is
came here
where-
for the cutscene.
Yeah. This is where we come next time, I think.
Oh, I see. I see.
Can you see it from there?
I see. I'm going to kill this guy with murder in my heart.
It's probably easier than killing him with pacifism in your heart. That sounds like real hard mode.
You know it.
I guess that's just the end from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Just gonna wait him out. My intention is for him to die, but I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Oh my god, just let me play.
Nah.
Just die.
Don't.
He's dead. Leader assault!
You assaulted that leader. You better cheese it before the cops catch you.
I'm gonna save again. Let's do it. Alright, so you know what I think is an excellent use of our time, with only a few minutes left in this episode?
You're gonna sing us a song, I presume.
Of course.
Will it be a Queen song?
I'm gonna do this shit. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Ready is a better question.
Yeah, I knew it was this guy.
44! Frag Dwellist!
Alright, get going. Start it up.
Alright.
So, like, Zephyr's level 14, Leon's probably close to that. Vashron's 10. You got this.
He's not going to immediately regenerate all that scratch damage.
No. Don't worry about it. Just let Tech do his thing. He's got this.
I got this.
Tech, you fucked it up.
I got this.
You're just gonna, like, break his gauge every turn with, like, a 1 times multiplier.
Oh, yeah. Do you think he'll just kill Leanne in one hit?
No.
I don't know, maybe. Probably should have killed that guy.
He did.
No, you shouldn't have, because your vessels were already full.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't not.
Don't
Couldn't
use
not
your
go word
logic.
again.
You can always not kill something, even in this game. Trust me. I like him saying, look at it this way, and then like flips upside down and like peeks behind his own crotch with a gun, like, we should all do that, really? But like, looking through the world through a saltine, it's just different that way? Guess I could believe that.
Oh, man.
You don't even get a stun shot chance until you're machine gun level like 10 or something, isn't it?
Well, she's machine gun level 14. Never mind,
No,
she's
she's-
machine gun level 7. I know how to read things.
I think this is doable, you guys.
I think it's plausible. It's not great. You just have to be wary of like it regenerating the damage, so you have to act fast.
Time's running out. Act fast.
Act now and get a terry-cloth robe or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need to do that.
Yeah, I need a hat.
You should go to the Baron hats.
Shit.
It'd be really
How
funny
did I
if
not
you
get
could, like-
either hat? That's bullshit.
It'd be really funny if we could get like a sponsorship from Baron Hats.
Yeah, I think you can do this.
What would you do now? I'm gonna cross and try to take out his hat, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try and kill him.
Oh, I almost fucked that up.
I was gonna say, not if you don't jump, but...
I was like, wait, which button is jump?
Wow, you got...
Oh shit, he's
See,
about
now
to
you have a
kill me.
full...
It would
got
have
two
been like so
bezels, that's all you need.
spectacularly embarrassing if you'd like done this like awesome job and just like didn't press jump.
Yeah.
That would have been the worst.
Yes, do this. This is actually exactly right.
Yeah,
Although
no,
you should have
that's
started
pretty
with
good.
Gaon.
Yeah, I know.
You can switch with the shoulders.
Good job.
One try. One fucking try. Level 44. No problem.
They're definitely better
I don't
at
know
this
about
game than
no
they used to be.
problem, but... You did good.
No problem might be a slight stretch.
Oh, and a red.
But, you did a good job.
Thanks, guys. This guy's level 5. This guy's level 15.
It would make me very happy if you somehow lost you. You killed a level 45 guy. This guy's level 5. Critical condition. What just happened?
Alright, I think we should go save, call it an episode, everybody.
Okay, what are we calling an episode? The Dwellist we killed? Is he called an episode?
That is his name, an episode. First name, an. Last name, episode.
It's not the episode?
Middle name,
like...
space character.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I found out today that there was a programming language made up entirely of white space. It's called white space.
Why? What use
one,
is that?
How does
It's
one
made up
program
of-
in white space?
It's made up of spaces and tabs.
Oh my god.
It's just like binary?
No,
It's
I
just
don't know.
obnoxious
I have no idea
binary?
how it works, but it's a thing. It's a real thing.
You should
That
learn
sounds
it.
horrid.
You should become a pro at it.
And then you should code Omega virus in it.
Yep. I will never be able to get back to the save point.
Nope. Hey, here's a completely random question for you, Cotillion, because I feel like you might have some understanding of this. Do you know how, like, computerized random number generation works? Because I know it's, like, technically not truly random, but, like, I don't know how you set that up in the first place.
I mean, it can't be truly random because computers can't do anything. Computers do things programmatically, so. But I learned the concept at some point, but I don't remember it now. I know that you typically need a seed to start it off in a pseudo-random place, and a lot of the time.
So you give it like a seemingly random, like, compilation of numbers to work with or something.
Yeah,
right.
a lot of the time
you give it a key, right? You give it a certain set of numbers, and then it uses that set of numbers. That's how fucking ciphers work. Is that bullshit?
Well, kinda.
Yeah. We should end it though. That's the end. We will have to find out.
What, we have
how.
to kill ourselves now? That seems dramatic. Jeez.
Oh man.
Goodbye,
We have to
everybody.
end it all? Well, it's been a good run, I guess. It's just,
End of the game, and you know it.
Thank you, Professor. All right, goodbye, everybody.
we gotta get Vasco on that machine gun next time, by the way. These
Yeah,
levels are a little lopsided. I can read your every plug, more like it.
Oh, look at you.
Did everybody
So-
see what I did there? I was pretty proud of it.
Vasco, now that you have your stream deck, do you just wish that you had the like air horn button around you at all times?
Like, sincerely, yeah, it's like actually a little bit annoying when I just don't have it all the time. Because I feel like I should have it all the time because I've like set it up. So like there are times when I'm like,
I know this feeling. I know.
Yeah,
that
you've
feel,
had
bro.
this feeling for like months.